Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand final of the 35s Softball Australia National Championships. Please welcome the first of our two teams from Western Australia. Number 9, Kurt Mead. Number 14, Graham Cook. Number 2, Mark Harris. Number 4, Aaron Cockman. Number 7, Jason Garner. Number 15, Paul Harris. 18, Brett Walker. Number 28, Heath Buswell. Number 23, Dion Harrison. Number 11, Paul Valenti. 34, Ryan Noble. 56, Jay Rakic. Number 8, Bryce Tejada. Number 29, Lyndon Barker. 21, Rodney Coltman. Head coach Wayne Vaughan, assistant coaches Aaron Cockman, physio, Brendan Hardwick, manager Sarah Newman, and the scorer Marie Hardwick. And now please put your hands together for their opponents. Queensland, number 1, Luke Vandergrant. Number 12, Stephen England. 48, John Nash. 16, Stephen Flux. Number 23, Michael Munro. 7, Scott Watson. Number 6, William Bailey. 31, Bo Nash. Number 26, Andrew Baxter. 42, Ryan Smith. 19, Luke Kemp. 91, Kevin Ray. 78, Ben Guerra. And number 37, Michael Von Cena. The head coach, Murray Rivers. Assistant coach, Craig Holmes. Sandy Bassett, the manager. And Barbara Bailey, the scorer. And now put your hands together for our blue crew. Behind the plate, Richard Barrow. First base, Richard Dodds. And third base, David Crowe. And our scoring team, the paper, Sylvia Cahood. The assistant, Sharon Smith. And tech, Sue Christie. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you can, I please ask you to be outstanding for the national anthem of Australia. Everybody remain on the diamond as we welcome somebody to throw the ceremonial first pitch of the match. A member of the Softball New South Wales and Softball Australia Hall of Fame, this man has been involved in all levels of the game as both a player and a coach. Having played 46 games for his country as a brilliant shortstop and outfielder, including World Championships and various Test series, as well as a number of years in the New South Wales men's open team. After finishing his playing career, he made an everlasting impact as a coach, being part of the Softball New South Wales and Australian Spirit system for a number of years, and continues to play an influential role in the development of the next generation of softball talent. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the pitching plate, Mr. Troy Baverstock. Thank you, gentlemen. Good luck to both teams.
So that brings us to the big one now between WA and Queensland. This is a final. Welcome aboard, Adam.
Great to be here, Darren.
This should be good.
Really looking forward to this one. This one on the back of the preliminary final last night where we went extra innings and it was Queensland that dominated Western Australia in that extra inning with a couple of home runs to make their way straight through to the grand final.
Should be a high action game. Queensland, WA, top two teams this year.
Western Australia coming into it after defeating New South Wales this morning in a dominant display. So on the back of that victory, as you said, the best two teams in the tournament, 1 and 2, here for the grand final.
It's going to be Mead to start us off for all the action here on Diamond 1 at Blacktown.
Ryan Smith in the circle for the Queenslanders and Andrew Baxter behind the dish.
In the final, straight on target, Adam.
As he gets through his warm-up nicely, and then that opening pitch, as you said, exactly how he'd like to start. Smith with some good pace.
Good speed on target. Mead swings at a high one.
Right up the top of the strike zone, he had a crack at it. Lead-off batter, keen to get on here, Mead.
Hits that.
Pops it up shallow right field. Shorty going back, There's a collision.
Good collision. But the catch was taken. Took his legs out there, Adam.
Certainly did. A slide from the right fielder coming in, took out the legs of Watson at second base. He travelled probably 15, 20 metres out there to take that catch.
Yeah, it was a great effort. They get there first.
A little bit about Scott Watson. He was a New South Wales representative in his younger years, moved up to Queensland, still playing the game up there.
As expected, outfield nice and deep. Cook, number 14.
Third base for Western Australia. They're going to ask a question here, and yes, he did. He had one of those called on him this morning in the New South Wales game.
He's not 100% happy, Cook. Moves on.
No shot off at that time.
Goes inside. Smith is about to wind it up. On fire early. That's up high. This is a replay.
And this time Watson lays off a little bit gun shy, Scotty, but the call came early from the right fielder for Queensland coming in to take that catch. Stephen England it is out there getting the job done.
Yeah, they get their second out.
2 up, 2 down, the start that Queensland were looking for. Brings up the pitcher for WA, Mark Harris. One of the two Harris brothers in this WA lineup.
Can he get it started? Holds.
He kept his hands out, was just a little bit too high.
Swings at it, gets a piece. Should be out, taken nicely.
England gets around once again to his right this time to take that catch, and that's 3 up, 3 down.
All the action down the right-hand side early.
And Smith gets the job done for Queensland. Good way to start for the pitcher. As you said, all the action down the right field. Hitting off field most of those batters. WA make their way out into the field now in defence. And it will be that man Harris in the middle. Ex-National Opens representative. And still plying his trade over there in WA. Still right at the top of the ladder as well as far as the pitching talent from WA goes. He's worked tirelessly for this men's 35s team.
Comes out for his warm-up.
Here the lineup being announced. So the Queensland team will lead off with their centre fielder, Luke Vandergrant. Very consistent lead off. When he gets on base, very quick.
So it's up to the Queenslanders now. Can they start it off?
Press from Harris early.
Watch well.
Couldn't quite find the spot then.
Vandergrant looking to go. Will he find a gap? He will.
Gets through second base.
Gets on first. Bit of an awkward bounce. It's good enough to get him safe at one.
Nice start there for Queensland. Brings up
Watch
the
a
left-handed
replay.
hitter.
That bounce at the last bit.
Quite casual in his movement across to the ball, you'd have to say, the second base there for Western Australia. And Stephen England, the big lefty.
Plays short, plays well, and they're safe both ends.
A bit of a fizzer there. It didn't get out there very quick, so that meant that the shortstop had to come in to take it. There was no cover at second.
Yeah, there was no one home. So they get two runners on early here, Queensland. Working into the final nicely.
Well, left fielder John Nash strides up to the box, batting in a 3-hole. Two runners on in front of you. This is what you dream of as a batter. Can he start early for Queensland, Darren?
Well, he'd be hoping so. He looks casual, he looks calm, relaxed, chewing the gum. Two runners on, like you said. Looks like he means business.
Shapes up, pulls away, and a called strike. It was a nice pitch from Harris.
Put some heat on it. Great opportunity though, Queensland. Two runners on.
Harris will have something to say about it for sure.
Nash, swing and a miss.
Inside drop there from Harris. It was a good pitch. Drew the swing of Nash. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count in favour of Harris in the circle.
They go. Runner gets down low. They move to 3 and 2.
Drop K2 was the call there. Batter out in the box, but the runners advance. Brings up the first base for Queensland, Stephen Flux. See the replay, the head first dive into third.
He may have went. He did.
Umpire points to the spot.
Be hoping to at least get one of these across the home plate. 2 out there.
Big swing. That was a huge swing from Flux.
No result. Head rock back.
They say all swing, no ding.
No ding. Be looking to go now.
0-2. Pitches count. And Harris is a pitcher that'll find the spot.
That's hit high. Should be taken.
Left field in shallow to take the catch.
He does. They tag up, they can't advance.
Vandy Grant held his base there. Throw in. Hit the cutoff man, but found the dirt. Vandy Grant, if he had been able to read the future, as we see the replay here, left field comes around underneath it early. It's Paul Valenti. See there, beautifully taken. Brings up Michael Munro. Compact hitter. Plenty of power and good speed as well when he's around the bases. So with runners on 2 and 3, 2 out now for Queensland. They don't want to waste the start they had.
Hits that one. Oh, won't be enough. Goes after it high.
And catch taken by Dion Harrison. That completes the Queensland inning. And they leave 2 out there. So after a great start, Western Australia came together. Ended off the challenge, and the score remains 0-0 as we make our way into the top of the second. Coach Murray Rivers waits for his pitcher in the circle. Umpiring crew for this grand final is Richard Barrow behind the plate. Richard Dodds is the man on first, and David Crow rounds out the team on third. Very experienced umpiring crew for this grand final. As the leadoff batter, Aaron Cockman, strides to the plate.
Watches it well. Does the lights take effect here at Blacktown, Adam?
A little bit overcast, so the lights come on early. Evens it out for everybody.
Hoffman looking to get it going for his team. Fires away, fires nicely. That's going to land safe.
Yeah, line drive into left centre. Picked up on the single hop. And a safe hit.
Yeah, beautiful piece. Safe, flat.
No play for either fielder there. They did well to cover it up and restrict Cockman to a single. That brings up the big hitting left-hander, Jason Garner. Seen him put quite a few over the fence here during these championships.
Big boy.
Queensland defence will be on their toes.
With a big bat. Can he go? Runner on 1. Garner straight away. Fires, fouls it.
Shows intent. Opening pitch.
Can see what he wants to do.
There's nothing left of the imagination there from Garner. Tell you what, if he gets behind it, there could be a windscreen or two in jeopardy up there on the...
There's a few people out there too on the other side of the fence up on the table. Could be in danger. Here we go. Smith. Oh, he goes to play short.
Corners come rushing in.
Complete opposite.
Was he ever going to bunt? 2 strikes is the call.
He'll be winding up now. Can he get on it? Smith's doing well. Can Smith win the battle?
Holds his hands. He was tempted. There's a nice pitch from Smith. The pitches count. You can afford to move it around the strike zone, trying to draw Garner into a swing, but Garner
with a bit of swagger in the box. He's loving it. He goes, fires away. Smith wins, does well.
It was a good battle.
Sends a danger man back to the dugout.
Up at the place now comes the second Harris in the lineup, Paul. Hit a bomb against New South Wales this morning. It started the run count for the WA team. Very dangerous hitter.
He fires away. That's big. It's big. And it's big
gone.
enough. She's out of here.
Beautiful swing. I'm sure we'll see a replay of this one as he makes his way around the bases. The opening pitch from Ryan Smith, and Harris just got a hold of it.
Beautiful hit. No good.
He sees the ball early, loads up as the pitcher does, and that is one of the sweetest swings you'll see. And as you called it, Darren, it was long and long enough.
Away she goes. New ball, please. Good start. WA.
Brings up Brett Walker, the catcher.
Batting at number 7. Number 18 on his back.
Fouls that one away. There'll be no play.
Bang. Get another one on the roof here at Blacktown.
Must be a great collection up there. The Eastern Triple Eights. Ball of choice for Softball Australia. Outstanding balls they are.
Smith to Walker. Walker fires again, fouls again.
You stay in the competition or the contest, isn't it? You just got to foul them away, wait for the pitch that has your name on it.
Keep yourself alive.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That one low on the inside. Picked up by Baxter. Smith didn't want that one back. So a ball change here. 2-2 the count. A piece of that again onto the roof.
Small battle happening.
You see that in these tough matches where they're so evenly matched, the two teams, and the batters just want to stay in that contest. They want to make the pitcher pitch as many balls as they can, and they wait for the one they want to hit.
100%. Wear down the pitcher.
These senior divisions where the experience comes through, and that's exactly what you're seeing out here in this at-bat by Walker.
Can he win? Been there for a little bit.
Just missing. Smith looking for that inside corner, trying to jam Walker up a little bit. Full count now.
That's high. Walker, good at bat. Nicely done. A lot of patience. Gets himself on first.
She said that's just making the pitcher throw as many pitches as possible, and then that patience paid off in the end. And bring Heath Buswell, the DP, up to the plate.
Buswell with a straight up and down stance.
Takes a strike for the opening pitch. Doesn't seem too phased, just steps out, has a little breath, comes back.
Runner on one. He goes well.
Hit, run, play.
Should be out.
Right fielder out there for Queensland takes the catch. Jason Garner. Sorry, my apologies. The right fielder looking at the wrong lineup there. That's Stephen England, of course. Took a couple in the earlier one. And WA keep that right field hitting up. As number 23, Dion Harrison, the second base player for WA, takes up his position in the batter's box.
Batting down at 9. As he goes, has a big swing.
Well, the intent there for Harrison. On off the pitcher here. A nice pitch. Little curve to the outside corner there. You see Harrison just asked the question of umpire Barrow. It's a beautiful pitch from Smith.
Yeah, Smith's doing well. One good hit off him. That's hit straight back at him. Straight forward out.
And that'll retire the WA team to Queensland. Get the job done once again, this time the runner on there for Western Australia.
So WA jumped to an early lead.
2-0. On the back of that home run to Paul Harris. As we see a replay of the final out. Make our way into the bottom of the second. Queensland would be looking to come out here and get some runners on and try to convert. They left runners out there last time. We'll stay in touch with Western Australia. They can't afford to let them get out, although they came back last night to set up that tiebreaker. One
a little bit too high at him this time.
Yeah, well outside the strike zone, and Watson keeps his powder dry. Scott actually injured his hamstring earlier in the tournament. So we see big cut there, swing and a miss, drops down to his knees.
They've got to stay with WA, Adam. They need to score at least one. Stay in touch. Can't let it slip away.
Yeah, good patience there from Watson. That's another high ball, well outside the strike zone that time. Ground ball hit hard, bounced up out of the dirt, but a recovery made.
A couple bobbles. Maybe one into the chin.
I think so.
We'll see on the replay. He recovered. Did his job in the end.
He's tough out there, Cockman.
He might have copped a couple of jabs.
It was a hard hit ground ball from Watson. As you said, it kicked up right at the last moment. Would have taken a bit of bare finger by the look of it as well.
He had a couple bobbles. Recovered. This is Bailey.
William Bailey. He's on the hot corner, the third base for the Queenslanders.
Does he hold?
He did hold, but the umpire said it didn't matter.
Strike. Struggling a little bit here with the bats, Queensland.
Harris is throwing some heat.
That's well inside.
Well left by Bailey. Gets away from the catcher as well. That's how low and inside it was. Two balls, one strike.
Nicely pitched.
Harris lined that one up. It was a heat-seeking missile and it found the target.
He's putting some heat on it.
Walker showed him the glove and he hit the spot.
Bailey survive. Inside again.
Side pitch. Great pitches coming to you from Space Quake Sports. Best softball broadcaster in the business. Great to have him on board here for the two grand finals.
Hits that one. Should be out. It is.
And Bailey with a good set of wheels there. There's a lot of work for WA second base to get the job done there, and Harrison was up to the task. We see it here. It's a bit of a slow roller.
Yeah, it took its time. Nearly gave the batter time. Couple strides away.
Umpire Dodd's up there with a very clear call. 2 out for Queensland. And number 31, Bo Nash, gets his first look at Harris. As do the people at home.
Harris calling his fielders to come in a bit.
Rallying the troops. He wants them in here.
Yeah, come in close.
Probably an indication there that Harris is aware of Nash's hitting style and tries to close up that gap between third base and the shortstop. And a big swing and a miss there from Nash. Quickly, Harris out to an 0-2 count. On the outside, we'll look for here. There's a nice pitch from Harris.
He's on early, Harris. Danger for Queensland. They need to turn it around, get some bat on it and put the pressure back on him.
Got enough of that to foul it away. On to the count.
Nash up, fouls it again. Stays alive in the box.
Three strikes. Making their way. He's fouling them off. Doing beautifully. Nash. Harris looking for that third one. He has two in his favour, but Nash has matched him here in this contest between the pitcher and the batter. Put a little bit of heat on that one. Jammed him up. Nash pulled out of the way.
He's doing well though in the box, Nash, at the moment.
Nerves of steel. I think I would have crumbled with a pitch coming at me like that.
That had a fire trail. It was fast. Nash, can he survive? He fouls that one off. Good piece.
This time down the third baseline. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Like you said earlier, way down the pitcher.
This is about a 9 pitch at bat. There's a swipe at one on the outside low. Nash makes his way down the first baseline, but the throw was on the money. And the catcher getting the job done, Walker.
Harris wins again.
So the third out, we see it there in replay. Regulation, they're never easy.
Queensland make their way back out.
Top of the third, WA leading just 2 runs in it here. So Queensland will look to try and stem that flow. We're pretty much close to the top of the line out here. In fact, we might be at the top of the lineup.
Yes, looks like it. Number 9.
Kurt Mead it'll be, makes his way out to the on-deck circle, ready to go.
So they lead by 2, WA. Mead takes his place in the box. Smith in the circle. About to wind it up. Strike chord, good start.
A nice pitch, down low in the zone. As the pitcher, that's exactly what you want to do. Start the count ahead.
Get bat on it here, Mead. Find a gap, swings, misses. Good pitching.
It's got away from Baxter. 0-2 count.
This is for the title. This is a big one for the men's. All the hard work, Adam, comes down to this.
All in one game.
This is it. Mead goes high, at a high one.
We've talked about that, where they need just to get contact to stay in the batter's box. He was good enough to do that. It was a nice pitch from Smith. One thing the batter doesn't want to do is leave the call up to the umpire. So if it looks like it's anywhere near the zone, he'll try to get the bat to it.
Yeah, late in the count, you've got to go for it. Anything close, Mead. Can he find a gap? That's a bit high. Pick that up nice and early.
Yeah, you could see he'd started to load, but then picked it early, as you said, and was able to hold the hands.
Yeah, good eye. Fighting hard.
Back in the box here as well.
Goes this time, that's safe.
Yeah, it'll be a safe hit. Finds the grass in right field.
Gets easily to 1.
Does the job of a lead-off Mead, gets on base. And that's exactly what his team need from him.
Very good at bat, Mead.
It'll bring up the 2-hole hitter, Graham Cook, who struck out last time.
That one just sails into the gap.
No play there for Watson or England.
Now it's Cook.
Mead's quick as well.
Yeah. Tried to play short.
The hit-run play. And as I said, Mead is quick. The foul strike.
Pretty good crowd in down there. Building up.
All the participating teams starting to roll in for the grand finals. The bunt, foul. So Cook. 0-2 count.
Cook with a runner on one. Mead, fast. Can he find a gap?
Takes the ball.
He's watching it well.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Graham Cook.
Goes.
Fouls it away. The photographer has to get out of the way there.
Yeah,
he saw that one coming through a lens.
He was in a lot of trouble.
Good moves.
He's moving all right. He's going back. He's going to hide behind the pole. Have you got a shot of that, Adam? Coming straight at him.
Interesting to see if he did or not. It was coming, as you said, right down the lens.
Be a great shot.
So Cook here.
Cook swings at a high one, gets done.
Smith winning that one.
This will be Harris.
And Mark Harris. A pitcher-on-pitcher battle. These ones are always intriguing when they come together.
Bragging rights. Here we
about
go.
it. Who gets to pump the chest out more?
No chance of a hit on that.
Harris with a big deep breath then.
Harris and Smith. Smith sends it in. Harris
Grounder.
sends it up. There's a fumble. That will give him enough time. That's all it takes. One little bobble, Adam, was enough.
That's all it took. Harris.
Lightning.
Showed a clean set of heels. Look at that one. There's the replay of the ball high and wide that Harris let go. But he certainly, when he got contact, didn't leave anything to the imagination. He was off.
Went straight in the top gear. He was flying. So they got 2 on.
Overhaul him. Aaron Cockman batting in the 4-hole here. They're going to intentionally walk him.
Walking. We've seen a few in the previous game. A couple walks in the women's game. And here we go again.
So they walk Cockman, and then in strides big Jason Garner.
Yeah. What a time. Load at bases.
Garner.
Soon see if it was the right decision.
No, Garner can hit long. All he needs to do is find the outfield.
He's made for this situation. Load at bases.
Very relaxed in the batter's box as well, Jason. But if he gets a piece of it, it remains hit.
Can he go? Load at bases. Tries to go. It might land short.
That's going to land
It's
safe.
in. It's safe.
2 runners here, almost back to back.
Yeah, Harris was flying.
That's how much Harris, how quick he is. He was right up
He nearly overtook him.
the backside of Mead. It was like a relay race.
Mead saw him in the mirror. It's coming. Wasn't the biggest hit, but effective.
He said all he had to do is find the grass, and he was good enough to do that. We see it here. Jammed him up a little bit, and it just popped up. We see it land.
Have a look at this. Mead, go. Here comes Harris.
Probably 30 centimetres inside the line.
The score extends.
He wasn't sure of it. Then he realised, hey, I better run here. Blink of an eye, WA out by 4 now.
Yeah, 2 runners on. They can extend. They can do some damage here. There's
Here it
a
is
hit.
again from Harris.
That's going to be out. It is.
And a little bit of theatre out there from the base runner from WA as well. Aaron Cockman it was. He faked that he was taking off. We see it here in replay. It's a nice catch. Harris hit the long bomb for a home run earlier on. That one in centre field. Here we see Cockman just teasing for WA.
Would have been gone a long way.
Brings up Brett Walker the catcher.
The runners on 1 and 2. Walker fires away. That's a good hit.
That's a safe hit. Nice line drive in the shallow centre. Gets away from the centre fielder as well. So the 1-run scores a stand-up double for the catcher, Brett Walker there, Darren.
Yeah, a little bit of a bobble out there at centre field. Good safe hit. Fell short of him. Then he bobbled it. They're moving along nicely here, Adam. WA.
Just ticking over, and those safe hits are all you need. So we watched the replay. That little fumble allowed Garner to make his way around to third and turn an easy single into a double for Walker.
And Walker's enjoying it.
Queensland coach calls time, and we also have the speed up play. The courtesy runner out there for the catcher. Catcher with 2 out. Goes back to get his gear on, and the runner comes out in his stead. And it's Buswell, the DP, that makes his way to the plate. Heath Buswell.
Got to turn this around here, Queensland. Slowly creeping away. 2 runners on, second and third. Buswell, number 28. It's pitched in high.
One thing we know is that Queensland are capable of coming from behind, but they don't want to let WA get out ahead by more than this. It's a great start for WA.
That's hit. Hit well. There goes another one. They'll get 2 easily.
Yep, 2 more across the plate, so we're out to 7-0 here, top of the third.
A lot of damage now, Adam.
Danger signs for Queensland.
Especially the way Harris is pitching for WA. Be hard to come back. Not impossible.
Base runner there. The courtesy runner, Bryce Tejada, comes back out just to touch home plate to make sure. Time called by the WA coach to make a change in the batting lineup here, you'd imagine.
A few changes.
Queensland also with a change, and Smith comes out of the circle, and we see number 91, Kevin Ray.
Ray will take his place as pitcher. As Queensland try to put a stop to this flow. WA flawless at the moment.
For those watching at home, the score on your screens is incorrect. The score is 7-0. WA over Queensland.
Changes now. Mr. Fix It, Adam. Gets it rolling.
Let's see what Kevin can do here. Can he stem the flow? It is 2 out. So the batter coming into the box will be his first look at the pitching of Ray. Big Dion Harrison is the man that gets the first look.
Ray and Baxter catch a pitcher. A little bit of a chat. They've got to put a stop to this.
All smiles out there. Can Ray be the man that cuts WA off here?
So runner placed on first. Valenti, if I've got it right, Adam.
That's it.
Comes out as a runner. Here we go. First pitch.
Just missing the outside corner there. Wasn't too far off. See that at home, these pitches from Spacequake take you right into the batter's box.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Number 23 now, Harrison. Can keep it moving. That was a bit high.
Upstairs, he lets it go. 2-0 count here, 2 out.
Ray needs to get on target. This final out, this should be it. Although it's a long way in, but taken, got there fast, took it easily in the end.
Yeah, John Nash out there tracked it beautifully.
Made the ground up early.
For those, the kids watching at home, if you see it here, Nash spots it early and he doesn't put the glove up until he's underneath it. He gets into the spot to make the catch. So it's all about getting there first. You don't want to have your hand in the air and go off balance. You see a lot of kids do that in the outfield. So it's all about getting to where you think the ball's going to land and then getting your glove up, as we saw Nash do there to end the inning. I'll tell you what there, Darren, 7-0 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they need some here. They have to score a few runs here. Stay in it.
Comes down to these innings here.
Can't let WA go back out there and put more on you.
With that number of runs on the board, innings 3 and 4 are so important. Queensland have to score here.
The final could be over before it begins.
So Harris continues in the circle. And we are set to go. It'll be Andrew Baxter, the catcher, batting in the 9-hole. So we're at the bottom of the lineup here for Queensland.
Down the bottom, but can bat. Can bat well.
Depends on
Baxter.
the coaching staff, but sometimes the coach will put their second lead-off type batter down at the bottom of the lineup,
Yeah,
the consistent hitters.
Strengthen it up all the way down. Baxter, very capable. More than capable.
He's got that look of intent on his face as well.
He's got his game face on now. Needs to hit. That's high.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count here for Baxter.
He knows his team's in a little bit of strife here. Can he go? Can he start it off? Swing and a miss. Big swing.
By Barrow. Signals a strike for a 2-2 count.
High. Nicely watched early.
I heard you say hi. I was just going to say g'day. I've been standing next to you all day. But yes, it was high, Darren, and Mr. Baxter lets it go, as he does that time.
That was upstairs.
Well outside the strike zone. So Baxter does the job of the leadoff, gets on deck, and that brings up the true leadoff, Luke Vandergrant. Got on board the first time at the plate.
Goes
And
big.
it's long.
It's bombs away here at Blacktown.
And Lenny didn't even worry about it. He just let it sail over. So a 2-run home run. Vandergrant stands tall.
That was big, Adam. He lit the fuse. Bang, on top of the hill.
He was asked to deliver, and delivery did. We'll call him the postman, Luke Vandergrant. Let's see it here. Harris put plenty on that one, but off the bat, there was no mistaking it. The left fielder, he didn't even bother chasing.
She goes a long way. What a hit.
It's Valenti out there, and he knew off the bat that it was too good for him. Brings up batter number 2.
They needed that, Adam.
Yeah, they certainly did.
That could be the comeback.
7-2.
But it gives them hope. Keeps them alive.
Graham Cook in the batter's box. That's a massive swing from Cook. For an 0-2 count. Harris, he doesn't like seeing him over the fence. He's revved up here. And gets the big swing. You can see the chest pumped out from Harris.
He's pumped.
He's ready for the fight. He took a hit with that home run, but it wasn't a knockout blow. He's still in the battle. Bo Nash now. Takes a high pitch called strike. He's unmoved.
He's firing it in now though, Harris. That one's up.
There'll be no play. That one well and truly over the fence. Foul down the first base line. But Harris would have seen off these situations previously. As we said, having played the game at all levels. No question that he's up to the challenge here.
He's in the fight. WA 7, Queensland 2.
There's John Nash, it is. My apologies. One of the two Nash boys in this team. 0-2 the count. Fouls it away. Said earlier, chewing the gum, very relaxed in the batter's box. Steadies now.
Hits it.
Foul called. There's no mistaking that call from umpire Barrow. Onto it early.
And down the left side, but Nash stays in the fight.
Cook picked it up, fired it over to one just in case. John Nash here. Yeah, nice. Nice patience from Nash. It was up there.
Good call by the umpire. Wasn't influenced.
1 ball, 2 strikes here. You heard the teammates get behind it. The dugout was up for WA.
Nash gets out of the way.
Just with a little smile as he makes his way back into the circle. 2-2 the count now. Just the one out for Queensland. Swings at one low on the inside.
Still pumped up, Harris.
Big breath there. He really wanted that one, and he got the result. Brings up Stephen Flux, Queensland's first baseman. Takes one up high. Steps out for instructions from the coach down the third base line.
Strike this time.
Unfazed. Still very relaxed in the box. Powerfully built.
A big man.
Gets a piece of that one on the outside corner. He reached over for it. Fouls it away. Coach looks relaxed as well there. He lets out a big breath.
Looks relaxed on the outside, Adam.
Yes, we know what it's like when you're in that coach's box.
Flux, he's trying to go big. Fouls it again.
Comes back for another attempt. Made it all the way down the line. Moves well for a big man, Flux.
2 out, bottom of the third. 7-2. He goes. Oh, taken.
Oh, barehanded.
Beautifully by Harris.
On his follow through. That's a tough skill to develop there. We'll see it in replay. It was hit hard from Flux back to the pitcher. Here it is. Look at these pitches. Spacequake. Bang. Barehanded. He was unbalanced on his follow through, but good enough to knock it down and then picked it up barehanded again. Have a look at this one. This is what it looks like from Harris's perspective. There's the wind up, the big hop, so you can see he's bouncing away to his left. That chopper into the ground. Wow. Great reaction from Harris. And then the bare hand pickup.
Looks easy, but far from it.
There's not too many pitchers that would be capable of doing that. Harris certainly on display there. Some of the best skills in the pitching circle. And again, you have to say, Darren, those images putting you right out in the middle of the game from our Spacequake cameraman.
Yeah, they're great. Always do an amazing job here for us.
So 7-2 WA still have that 5-run lead as we make our way into the top of the 4th. Can they add to that? And it is top of the lineup, Kurt Mead, that'll start us off.
Queensland not out of the woods yet. They need to keep this tight, come out, score a few more. Keep closing the gap on WA. Mead might be the man for it. Reads that well.
Rise ball there from Ray. Just skipped up a little bit too high.
Pulls back again.
He anticipated, but then picked it early. The instinct of the leadoff batter, as we said, is to get on. So far, he's reading the pitch as well. That time he lets one go on the outside corner, just took enough. You can see it curve away. There's a nice pitch from Ray.
That's high. Mead wins this little battle.
Picks another base on balls, makes his way down the first base line. High five from the coach. It'll be
Cook coming up.
Graham Cook. Been happy with a couple of his calls. The opening pitch both times, he's shown a level of disagreement with the umpire from the calls. Let's see how he faces this opening pitch. His 3rd trip to the home plate.
Looks short.
Puts it up. The catcher's going to have a play here, and the catch taken.
Yeah, takes it. Sends Cook back. Down towards some of the dangerous hitters now.
Mark Harris. We saw what he's capable of earlier on. And just how quickly he is as well.
Yeah. Runner on 1. Harris fires away, gets nothing. Big swing at him, massive.
He almost wound himself inside out there. If he gets a piece of it like that, he could go anywhere.
And up over there at McDonald's. Here we go.
He relaxed there early. You could see that he read the ball on its way in. Knew it was nowhere near the strike zone. Licking his lips.
Yeah, outfield deep. That's high.
Go.
They're trying. Queensland, they're not giving up on it. The fielders.
Didn't go to McDonald's and went to the bar. See all the New South Wales and Victorian boys down there watching their fellow combatants out here. It's been a great tournament. Great to see the camaraderie. A lot of these guys have played each other over multiple tournaments. So we see 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Harris. Plenty of respect amongst all of these players.
Stays in. Fights on Harris.
We'll give a big shout out to the Anzac team too, the Defence Forces of Australia and New Zealand coming together to put a team in these national championships. It's been great to have them on board. You know, results haven't quite gone their way, but they were right there fighting. That true Anzac spirit on display here at the national championships.
It's good to see the boys here having a go.
There's another one is fouled away.
As the Mars bars get delivered, Adam, how good's this?
DoorDash.
Probably the last thing you want to chew on when you're commentating is a Mars bar.
It's a thought that counts.
I don't know if I'll be able to help myself. So this battle continues.
Harris. It's a long at bat for a 1-2 count. Grounds it again into foul territory. First base coach just going through his swing routine. What do we call that one, Darren?
I'm not too sure. I'm not even going there.
But Ray back in the circle. Harris faces off once again. On the outside. And that pitch
got his game face on here, Harris.
Certainly, there's no relaxing for Harris. He is on fire. There we see the first base coach. It was going through the swing routine. Looking at trying to read the catcher's signal. Was that look that we were getting?
Done him on a high one, drew him in.
So
Harris goes.
So bench players and base runners and coaching staff are always looking at the opposition catchers to see if they can try to scout the signals. And that was that look you saw. The first base coach there has great images, leaning over in the coaching box, trying to see what the catcher was signalling. As Aaron Cockman, with 2 out, comes for his next at-bat. Runner on 1 in the shape of Kurt Mead. Hits that high and hard to right field.
Should be out, Adam. He's under it, steadies.
England has the golden glove out there. There's not too much gets away from him, and that was a great catch.
A good result for Queensland, no damage. Now they can come out, get a couple more across.
So bottom of the 4th we head into, and it is WA leading 7-2. I'm going to take a quick break here, Darren, get a drink, wet the whistle, and come back with all the action of the Queensland bat innings where they trail by 5. Lead-off batter here for Queensland is number 23, the shortstop, Michael Munro, and he fouls the first one away. Important inning here for Queensland. They trail by 5, bottom 4. They'd like to get some more runs. They pegged 2 back in the last inning. And Munro there with the big swing, sees himself behind in the count now, 0-2. And a called strike that time, he left it go. It was a beautiful pitch from Harris. Just like that, it's 1 down. And up the bat is Scott Watson. We'll see the pitches here. Let's look at it. Beautiful pitch, curved inside. Harris on fire for WA. Watson, can he start something here for Queensland? Line drive, fair territory into left field. So Watson jumps on the first pitch. Ambles down to first base for a single. And that brings up William Bailey. we see it signalled fair by the umpire. Bailey has a hack at one up high. Didn't really commit to the swing. And Watson stays at first. And now Bailey looks to fight his way out of this one. Taken beautifully there by the catcher, Walker. It was high and wide. Found away this time by Bailey. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here for William Bailey. Swing and a miss, one upstairs. That was a big cut from Bailey, but he couldn't get the contact needed. So Harris, 2 out now for Western Australia. And the Queensland coach comes in to signal a change here. Let's see if we can identify what that change is. It'll be change in the batting lineup. We might see number 37 in for Bo Nash. That'll be Michael Von Sina. As Von Sina comes out to the batter's box, goes about his gardening routine. Each batter comes out, scuffs up the batter's box. They want their own patch of dirt to dig into. And Von Sina looking at 2 outs here for Queensland. Watson stands out on first base. Queensland need to convert Watson into a run. Von Sina holds back from the opening pitch for a strike. Swings at one on the outside and strike 2. Takes one on the hand there. The foul ball was the call. He's offered first base.
Throws the bat away.
Yeah, that would have stung on the bottom hand.
Get a good look at it here on the replay.
That's it. It's his right hand, the top hand it is, yeah, right on the wrist. You can see the flinch of the catcher as well.
Right where the bone is. Lovely.
Makes his way down the first base line, and that'll bring up Andrew Baxter, the catcher for the Queensland outfit.
2 runners on. Queensland looking to close the gap.
Nice pitch. Drop curve there from Harris. Made its way back into the strike zone. Beautifully pitched. That time Baxter holds his hands and gets the call his way. 1-1 the count.
Does he find a gap?
Well, grounder.
Oh, there's a bobble. That's enough. And he flicks it through his legs and allows the runner to go home.
Yeah, Scott Watson it is that scores. Good heads-up base running. He was around the third quickly, but then when the ball got away...
Watch this replay. He throws it, not looking. There's a bobble, and then this. Bang. That was enough.
It was a good slide too from the Queensland base runner. That's Von Sina.
So they do close the gap a little. 2 runners still on.
7-3, 2 out, as you said, Darren. 2 runners still on there, and up to bat is the dangerous Luke van der Grant.
Claw on their way back here, Queensland. Slowly but surely. Van der Grant.
Coiled there, and just swings one for the masses. He's a compact hitter. He's fast on his feet, but he needs to get safe hit here if he can.
Swing again, hard.
Harris drew him with an off-speed pitch there.
Stay calm, Baxter. Van der Grant, sorry.
But Baxter can stay
calm as well if he wants. Van der Grant.
Oh, he fouls it away into himself for a dead ball call.
Get something on it. That's high.
Harris was on his way back to the dugout. He thought he had his man.
Had no chance.
Umpire Barrow, unfazed.
It was well upstairs, Adam.
Yeah, I think the Blue got the call correct. Harris, a little bit of theatre. Van der Grant.
Can he win?
No, that time Harris gets the job done. Have a look at the strut as he makes his way back to the dugout. Another battle won for the pitcher from WA, Harris. Pitching beautifully here. 1 run back to the total for Queensland. Score now 7-3 as we see this final pitch of the at-bat for Van der Grant.
Like a bullet.
Sensational. Again, cannot speak highly enough of the pitches that you're seeing. So it's WA 7, Queensland 3 as we make our way into the top of the 5th. Queensland need to stem the flow of WA here. They can't afford to have any more runs across the plate. It'll be big. Jason Garner.
The big man, Garner, hasn't really got a hold of it yet. It's only a matter of time. Attempts to.
He said, I saw him hit last night. If he can get a piece of this one, it will have its own postcode. He can launch it. Top of the 5th, 7-3 WA over Queensland. 0-1 the count. Make that 1-1.
Jason Garner holds back on it again.
I don't know if you've seen wood choppers, Darren, but this is what Jason reminds me of. Powerfully built, and he wields that bat like an axe.
Absolutely. Can he get something on it? One's well upstairs.
Just casually steps away from it as well. Shrug of the shoulders to Ray then. It was a little bit of a challenge from Garner.
Pitch looked good.
Yeah, that time he held his hands and it was on the outside corner. It was a nice pitch from Ray. The challenge accepted. Full count comes down to this one. Gets a piece of it down the third base line. A little slow roller. He's quick for a big man too.
I was
Garner.
about to say that. He's got some good wheels. He wasn't far off. Moves nicely. Had to reach for that a bit.
It's a little bobbler, so he had the jump. And the throw from third base and the big reach too from the first baseman.
Garner was only one stride off.
Great softball all around. As now up steps Paul Harris, the home run hitter from earlier on. He's put that one up high. Shortstop comes in to take the catch, called everyone off early. So Harris, after that home run to open his account, he's popped up a couple of times now.
It's the Queenslanders fighting hard.
As we knew they would. Brings up number 18, Brett Walker. UA catcher.
They have the 2 outs, swing and a miss.
Again, he wound up on that one. We saw that earlier. He had the big, long at-bat last time round. It was about a 9 or 10 pitch at-bat.
Swings, a little bit high, draws him into the shot.
A lot of patience shown this time around.
Ray's doing well, mixing it up.
On 2 count here.
It's keeping Queensland alive.
To go low inside. High, couldn't get the swing again. Not an affirmation there from the catcher as well.
Been a little bit now since WA's been on base.
Looks for the outside corner.
Queensland have tightened the screws here.
2-2 the count for Walker.
Walker looking for a gap. Doesn't get it.
Rise ball.
Throws good. And Queensland do well again.
Well executed there, Queensland. That's a great innings. They really held WA to account then. The pitching of Ray. So we've seen one change in the pitching lineup for Queensland. WA still has Harris in the circle. So we make our way into the bottom of the 5th. Queensland trail by 4. Without sounding like a broken record, we know that they're capable of fighting back. And they're just slowly building here. So we just await the arrival of Walker. The last at-bat for WA is also their catcher. So the warm-up's been complete, and out he comes now. And there it is, the final pitch for the throw over. And
it's been fumbled.
Lead-off batter for Queensland steps into the batter's box.
England, is it?
Yep, the big right fielder, Stephen England. He's been through a ton of work in the right field position. He wants to get some contact here, batting in the 2 spot for the Queenslanders.
Left-handed batter. They can't just go with them, Queensland. They've got to score runs. They've been holding WA the last 2 innings, but they need to score.
A couple of runs last time. They need another 1 or 2 here if they can, if they want to build into it.
Casually done by the coach down there. Just moves his leg out of the way.
Efficient. As Harris has the ball back in his hand. England with a 0-2 count. Himself just casually gets out of wave one. You heard how loud it hit the back screen there.
Plenty of heat here by Harris.
Still throwing after the tournament that he's had. The match this morning.
Swing and a miss. Harris wins again. Outstanding performance, Harris.
He said he's an experienced pitcher. He's pitched at all levels of the game. But to be doing it here, outstanding performance. And now we have John Nash at the plate for the Queenslanders. Gets a piece of it, but punches it into foul territory.
They can't get a hold of Harris at the moment. Since that big hit, he's fired it up in the middle. Queensland, they poked the bear. It's Harris, fast.
Nash didn't offer a shot, just watched it.
Might not have seen it. It was fast.
He's had some heat. 1-2 count. One way upstairs.
He sees that one well.
Well out of the strike zone and let go.
So one out.
Ooh,
Deep inside.
Yeah. I don't think I'd want to be hit by one of those. He did well to get out of the way of it.
Definitely not taking one for the team with this heat.
Two and two the count. Punched out by the umpire on a third strike looking.
It's like an arrow.
Here comes the big hitting Stephen Flux now. Tall, powerfully built hitter for Queensland.
Can he put it all together?
Curve on the outside.
They're struggling at the moment with Harris. He's taken them down.
Piece of that one, fouls it away. They play off the net. Harris continues to fire bullets in there. Continues to ask questions of the Queensland batters. That one just a little bit off the corner of the plate. Delivery stride, he fell well away as well. The ball seemed to follow.
Flux watches that one.
That one took the outside corner. Flux disagrees.
Like you said, Adam, shooting them in like a bullet, shooting them down.
There was nice movement on that one as well. It curved to the outside, took enough of the plate for umpire Barra to make the call. He saw Flux, he looked back in disgust. It doesn't matter what he thinks of the call. The man in blue is the one that calls the shots. And with that pitch, Queensland retire. Make their way back out onto the diamond where Ray continues. going through his warm-up here.
The way Harris is pitching, Adam, you'd nearly say it might be too big of a target for Queensland.
Top 6. I'm going to say if Queensland can restrict WA here and hold them at 7, this at-bat, next at-bat for Queensland is crucial. I know they've got some hitters right through their lineup, and we're right in the middle of that at the moment when they come back out. But this inning here in defence is so important.
Yeah, this is the important one. They can't leak runs.
It's Heath Buswell, the DP, who will lead off here for WA.
Strike chord.
Low on the inside.
I don't want to let runs across here, Queensland. Got to stay in it, stay tight. Give himself a chance with a bat. Buswell hits that one. This should be their first out.
Watson comes around, gets under it.
No mistake.
Good
That's
communication.
one.
We could hear it up here in the commentary position. Watson called everyone off early. There was no mistaking the call. And again, for the kids watching at home, when we watch the youngsters play softball, everything's done. It's almost like a silent movie. Here, these big boys, they call each other off and let each other know who has the job at hand. That's the bomber. Up now.
Harrison.
Dion Harrison, one of the big left-handers. Batting in 9, he led off previously, got on.
Hits it. I don't know if it's enough.
No, right field gets underneath it. Left field takes the catch.
Not a bad piece, but the outfield nice and deep.
He's right back at the fence when he took it. Only a few metres in. So now we're at the top of the lineup. Kurt Mead. Been on base a couple of times here.
Exactly what Queensland wanted.
We talked about them need to be tight in defence. They've certainly demonstrated that. Ray.
We've got the 2 outs. That's fired away though. That's going to just about go through. That's going to be
Watson with
close.
a backhand play. That fire from Scott Watson. We talk about experience. He's been an Opens representative playing here for the 35s, and that was sweet. The backhander. He did his hammy earlier in the tournament to get there. Let's have a look at it here. He's travelled probably 5 or so metres to his offside, gets the glove hand across, and then that throw right on the money.
That would have beaten most fielders. He did well.
That pivot hole between shortstop and second is a tough one to stop. We've seen plenty of hard-hit ground balls like that one get through, but Watson was all over it.
Yeah, I often say that's the best place to hit. Nearly always save, unless you got Watson there.
Queensland needed that. Stand and deliver, he did.
They did, and they need to bring the bats now.
So now it's all about Harris and the batters for Queensland.
Can they wear Harris down and start finding gaps?
I don't want to harp on it, but last night's action, it must be somewhere in the psyche of Harris, because the Queenslanders jumped all over him. And that extra inning last night, they did enough to tie the game and then scored 5 or 6 or something in that tiebreaker with a couple of home runs. So it's got to be sitting there for Harris. He'll be stinging and want to take the fight back.
Queensland would love a repeat of that. Munro.
Starts off with Michael Munro.
All of these names also in the women's team. Munro.
Van der Grant.
Van der Grant.
Might even be a Baxter in there.
So Munro. This is it Queensland need to get some runs. They need the bats happening now.
2 strikes for Munro.
They need to get on top of Harris. Somehow.
Take nothing away from this West Australian outfit.
No, strong team. Very good. That's
Once
high.
sailed well over the top. Munro unfazed.
Focused look on Munro.
High pitch, Munro thought about it. Millimetres in that one, top of the strike zone. 2-2 the count here.
That's high. Well and truly high, that one.
Turned his back on it. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count, Michael Munro.
V. Harris, who's going to come out on top. Munro, Harris. Harris has done it time after time, but this time.
He picked a walk, Munro. So good at bat for Queensland, brings up Scotty Watson.
Munro gets it going for Queensland, just what they needed. Just push them around one at a time. Watson now.
At a safe hit.
Needs another.
Shapes the bunt, doesn't get the contact. Corners rushed in. Graham Cook on third base, charge down the line. Can't get his hands to it again for a second strike.
And he's a long way back in the box for that shot. I think he should go, try find a gap, punch it through. This is not working at the moment for Watson. That's better.
A bit of by-play between Harris and Watson there. They would have faced each other countless times over the journey. I've known Scotty since he was about 7 or 8 years old. I can tell you he hasn't changed a bit. He's still a cheeky little character. So if there's a comment to be made or a wink to be given, he'll be the one to do it. That one on the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now the count on Watson.
Stays in it.
Got enough of it to trickle it into foul territory. Through a stretching routine here. Might have jarred it up as he reached out across the plate to get the contact he needed there. Did everything he could to protect the plate. As Harris was on the money.
Can he survive, Watson? Big ask. That's inside, surely.
And Scott just...
Watson's letting him know as well where it is.
Yeah, just lets him know. Very kind of him, you'd have to say. Not sure that the pitcher would agree. Again, fouls it away. Catches interference.
Yeah, the question's going to be asked.
So we're going to have umpire Barrow will ask the question here.
Could be a big moment too in the game.
Barrow was asking the umpire if it was interference.
And Watson's off. Watson's made his mind up.
I think he's had a conversation with the catcher who acknowledged it doesn't matter if he has to come back, he has to come back.
He's doing his own umpiring out there, Watson.
He's been called back. So the batting gloves go back on, and Watson.
So Munro should come back as well, shouldn't he? When he on first?
I'm just asking what the question is here. Yep.
He was on first.
Now the umpire just explaining it to Watson.
Looks like they're leaving Munro on second.
They've called the batter out. So after all of that, Watson, he's back to the dugout. Not sure what happened there.
It took a big twist.
Unless it was a drop K2 with the runner on first base occupied.
Bailey.
And that's why Munro was able to make his way to second on the play. Fortunately, we're not wired up with the umpires. We can't get that explained to us, but that's what I am assuming. So you see Bailey won't take one inside. They're going to check the swing. No.
He held on that.
Says umpire Dodds.
Score remains 7-3. Queensland trying to close the gap.
Ground ball. Shortstop cuts it off. And out at first. Inning hasn't turned out the way Queensland wanted it here, Darren.
No, they're behind the 8 ball now. It's going to be tough.
Munro stands on second. Von Sina is the batter in the box. Michael Von Sina came into the game in place of Bo Nash. Takes the chop at one to open his account with a strike. One well outside, Darren. Just trying to move the batter around, draw the strike.
Little smile on the batter's face, shaking his head. He gets something on this. Can't.
Nudges it straight back down into his leg.
Harris is doing too well. He's right on top here, Harris.
Two out for Queensland, runner on second, and Von Sina. Swings at one.
Yes.
Yes.
The 7 runs for WA came nice and early.
Top 7 now. This is it, championship inning. The equation is simple for Queensland here now, Darren. They've come all the way to the final dig of regulation game. They have to restrict WA from scoring any more. Then they have to score at least 4. How are you going to call it? I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I'm thinking WA's got one hand on the trophy. Big mountain. Just going through the gears nicely here, Adam.
It's been a methodical match for the WA team. They've all contributed, but you have to say it's built on the strength of that circle. It's like a tower, the pitching of Harris. He's laid the foundation.
Like I said, they come out early and went bang with the bats and then just kept it tight. But Queensland, they could turn it around.
There's been glimpses from Queensland. Not prepared to write anybody off here at the moment, but you'd have to say, as you said, at least one hand on the trophy for the WA. They've got their noses in front.
They can't leak any runs here, Queensland. To be a hope. They come out with the bats. They can come back.
New hitter into the lineup here too, Darren. Number 56, Jay Rakic.
But any more runs against them, just about make it impossible. Good pitch, strike chord, good start.
It's been advised, Daz, that the women's game will start 20 minutes after the completion of this match.
Lovely.
20-minute turnaround.
Another good pitch, is it? Ball cord. Ray needs to stay on here. Take him down. Give his team a chance.
Jay Rakic into the match here in the 7th.
4 runs is not impossible. Any more than that might be.
Shouts of "Come on, Raka" echo around Blacktown.
How can Raka go? Definitely got his face on. He's fired up. He's ready. Says no. Too high for me.
Three balls, 1 strike here for Rakic.
What's he going to do? Looks like it. Oh, he holds. Does well.
Picks a ball.
That was good at bat. It's not what Queensland wanted.
Another change here for WA. Raka comes out. And the base runner comes back out. Graham Cook
Cook's
back into the game. So a pinch hit there for Rakic.
Cook's going to have a gallop.
And another change we have? No. Just going through the re-entry there for Cook.
A lot of talk between pitcher catcher. They know what they need to do.
Mark Harris strides up to the plate.
Harris fires away, gets nothing.
Backs are behind the plate there. Look down the first base line. See if there was any play on Cook, the runner. One on one the count. Jackson, yeah, backs it up with another beautiful pitch there from Ray. 1 and 2.
Harris fires away again. Gets it off behind him.
Baxter gets a mask off quickly, but there's no play on that one. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Harris goes through his hitting routine. Big swipe of the bat, ready to lay it here.
Ray trying to win the battle for his Queensland team to keep them alive. Doing well, batter's doing well, pitcher's doing well. Both fighting hard.
Very evenly poised. Challenge here for Harris. Cook out there on first base.
And that's hit.
Foul ball call.
Luckily, because the throw went wild.
Slightly off target. It did matter, as you said. You see it here. Beautiful delivery stride, and he nudged it down the foul ball line. Backhanded beautifully. It was all in one motion, the throw over, but it didn't matter. As Harris faces Ray once again. Again, gets the contact needed. Jarred him up a little bit there.
Bit of a shake of the hand.
Luckily for the pitcher, it's the glove hand. Turns his back at one on the inside. 2-2. On the inside, gets away from the catcher. No damage done. Cook holds his position on first base. Full count now.
Yeah, they need this out.
Ray needs the out. Can Harris see him off?
Need the out, Queensland. I want to give this one away. That's hit. Hit hard.
Back to the fence. It's high, it's long,
That's
and it's
far
out of
enough.
here. Harris backs up the work in the circle with a home run. He skips his way around second.
She sails away. And that could just about be it.
Harris stands tall. He took the count long. He faced more pitches than the count suggested. And with a full count, he bombs it over centre field.
He's done it all, Harris.
The
in
longest
final.
fence.
Away she goes. Out of sight. Too big.
You see the look on the outfielder's face out there. Luke Vandergrant. He knew it was out of here. And now 9-3.
Yeah, the climb got steeper.
You can't forget Queensland get the last opportunity.
Yeah, like I said, not impossible. But it will be tough.
Cockman, he's the batter in the box.
It's all open out there for him. And he goes down to third. He'll be out.
First out of the inning for WA. A nice simple play there for Bailey.
Will we see the power this time from this man, Garner? Yet to see it in this game.
Can he deliver now?
He'd love to. Just holds back on it.
Getting a reminder, with this game going 7 innings, the women's game will start 20 minutes after the completion of this one, so it'll be a quick turnaround.
Enough time for a pie? What do you think?
Got a couple of other duties I need to perform down on the diamond, mate. There'll be no pie. Big Garner.
Well and truly upstairs. Garner's winning.
The home run from Harris has cleared the deck, so there's no runners out there.
Looks like a little bit of air out of the tyres here of the Queenslanders. Shoulders have dropped a little. Not completely out of it.
I never call a Queenslander out of it, mate.
Never. Get the next two out without any damage. They give himself a hope. Gardner, straight up in the air, onto the roof. No chance of the second out.
For a second there, we thought there might have been a play for the catcher. They quickly realised. Garner gives that big back thigh a slap, trying to activate the power.
Can he push the button? Gardner.
Needs to get his compass in line, get the
light
ball
up
somewhere up between those lines.
Can he light up the crowd here? Crowd's gone a little quiet. He can't.
Swing and a miss at one on the outside. It was a nice off-speed pitch for Ray.
We'll have to wait for another time. Gardner.
It won't be in this one, I don't think.
Harris.
The first bomber of the match was this young fella, Paul Harris.
Get this one out. Queensland come out and see what they can do. Harris holds well. Strike.
A nice
start.
pitch.
Ray did well. Ray's doing well. He's got 2 on the batter.
On to the count. So Paul Harris has already hit a bomb. Want to back it up, having seen his brother do exactly the same thing this inning.
Here we go.
Dead ball.
Fires. That's going to land safe. Just in front of right field, gets himself the first base.
Yeah, England fielding a little bit deeper there in right field, having seen what Harris is capable of, then had to come forward.
Hits it nicely and flat.
Restricted it to a single. Only a metre or so off it as well. Change in the lineup here. Looks like number 29 is coming into the game. Lyndon Barker with his first opportunity. And also base running change.
Coltman.
Rodney Coltman, it is just spotted there, Darren. Comes into the game as a runner for Harris.
Two players come in late. A bit of the action in the final.
As you know, it's a team effort. It's great to see the changes being made.
Everyone would have played their part somewhere along the journey.
It's a long tournament. It's been a 2-round affair, so they've faced each other twice throughout the tournament. And then these teams in the final series have played extra matches as well.
Barker. See what he's got.
Takes a ball.
Queensland need the finishes here, Adam.
Ray, the man, is the man to do the job. Certainly capable of it. He's pitched beautifully since he came in. It's just been the red-hot batting with WA.
And all that batting was pretty early. Queensland tightened the screws a bit.
So here's Ray now. And Barker. His first at bat, 0-2 count.
Is it in?
Just a touch too high for umpire Barrow.
Comes in, hit.
Watson couldn't get there. Looks like he's done that Hemi again.
He's down. Runner goes to 3. Dives. Big dive. Gets there safely. What a good hit. Good start.
The left hamstring of Watson was stretched. He's not going to show it. Just see it here in replay. He stretches out to his left. There it was.
Yeah, it's not good. He's not showing it like you said, but it's definitely not good.
He's a tough cookie.
Barker pulls the trigger first at bat.
Not sure if it was a well-executed head first into the third base there. It was a bit of a stumble and a fall.
He dived a long way out. You can see the marks.
The groundsman will have to come out between matches here.
It's lucky he didn't pull up short. He dived that far out. He got there. Runners on the corners.
Heath Buswell steps up now for WA. Runners on the corners. Swipes at one upstairs.
Squats that. Two runners on. Buswell goes. Eyes it down the right side.
No play for Flux on first base. As tall as he is, ball was travelling. That one fouled away. There definitely no play on that one.
There goes the bang. Another one on the roof here.
That one, the way it was travelling, would have been over the back. One bounce.
Hits that one straight up third base line, and Queensland finally get it done. And now the chase is on.
Queensland need to score 6 to keep the game alive. So Western Australia rack up 9 runs in their 7 at-bats. As we see a nice pick-up and a balanced throw over to 1 to end the inning. WA fan out onto the diamond. Changes for both lineups here. Coaches out with the umpire, lined up. And they'll make the changes and we'll get all the action underway of the final. The 7th innings for Queensland. As we said, the story is they need at least 6 runs to stay in the contest. Otherwise, the trophy heads back to Western Australia. So Queensland here.
This is it, Adam. Needs to be the comeback.
We can't stress it enough. And Luke Kemp comes into the game. His first trip to the plate to see Harris. Gets a piece of it, fouls it away down the third base line.
Unfortunately, would have been a good start for Kemp. Be a great comeback.
You would have to think that Harris is starting to fatigue here, but he's showing no signs.
Harris sends it in. Kemp hits. This could be the first out, the first nail. There's one. WA, they count them down.
Paul Harris backing up his brother there. Fires it over from Shorty. One up, one down.
Just reached the second hand a little closer to the trophy.
Luke Vandergrant, lead-off hitter for Queensland. Can he start something?
Vandergrant needs to go. Strike chord.
Harris certainly did. He fired it in there.
Harris has had his foot on the floor from the first pitch. He has not let up. Vandergrant, high.
It's a beautiful sunset here at Blacktown to see out the men's final. This is the inning, the championship dig.
Queensland looking for that Queensland fight. Vandergrant, high again.
The hands went up, but the ball went higher, so he didn't offer a shot. 2 balls, 1 strike, Vandergrant.
Pitch comes in, hits nicely. Starts it off. That's that hit, that space that we spoke about, Adam.
Yeah, tough one to stop. We saw Watson grab one earlier. That one was driven that hard back past the pitcher. We've seen Harris field on the follow-through previously. But just picking up here, Harris starting to fire up a little. He questioned the umpire on his follow-through there about an earlier call.
He needs to just switch back on, do what he's been doing the whole game. It's been good enough. But here comes Queensland trying to mount this comeback.
So Vandergrant with a single is at first base. There's the 1 out for Queensland. The man at the plate is Stephen England.
Just find gaps, build up the bases, one at a time. WA, they have the 1 out. Looking for their second. Harris just needs to find that little bit extra energy here to finish it off. It'd be tiring. Queensland need to jump on it.
Takes a high one.
It's getting a little bit loose. Maybe a little bit of fatigue at him. He's pitched hard.
Big deep breath from Harrison. He's just checking with the umpire. Upstairs, sir. Yes, it was.
But Harris, he's a big game player. Should be able to fight back, although...
One gets away.
Runner goes to second.
Two and two the count here. England with the runner on second.
That's hit as well.
High, not hard enough. Centre fielder comes in to take the catch.
Vandergrant, all he can do is stand and watch.
Kurt Mead it is out there in centre field. It takes the second out. It all comes down to this. John Nash, potentially the last batter for Queensland. If he doesn't deliver here, the championship trophy goes back to WA.
Yeah, this is it. Nash. Runner on 2.
On the inside. And Nash just lets it slip past. Didn't seem phased at all by that one, Darren.
No, he looks focused, but there'd be a lot of nerves. That's high. Harris.
2-0 count.
It's a very tall mountain now for Queensland. They'll fight till the end. Queensland. WA got the jump on them early. Nash, that gums last a while. Still chewing.
One strike against him now. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Big performance here by WA. 9-3, that's up. This could be it. It's going to be, that's a crushing victory. WA.
And you can see there the pitches as the catch is taken in right field. Jason Garner, it is the big man who completes it with that catch in right.
That's a big win, Adam. Big
the boys
win.
Come together. You can see it there, how much it means to the boys from WA. They've taken out the 2025 National Championships convincingly, 9 runs to 3 over a very gallant Queensland, but it has to be said, that victory built on the arm of Mr. Harris.
Harris did well with the bat as well. We can't forget that. He was great in the circle. They can put both hands on the trophy now. WA champions.
Here we see it again in replay. He leant back on it. He delivered a shot. Nash and Harris had the hand in the air. Victory was his. And Garner came in to complete it. We can see the fist go straight up.
This will look good, this angle. Watching. Arms up. Takes it.
And that was victory there for WA. We hope you've enjoyed the action for the men's final. But don't forget, stick around. The women's game coming 20 minutes from this point. Congratulations, WA men's champions for 2025. Who'll take out the women's when it's Victoria taking on Queensland? Can the Queensland girls turn it around? Victoria had won the preliminary final, made their way straight through to the grand. And now Queensland, can they come from behind in the women's to take it out?
Stick around, it should be a big clash as the women's come out to light it up here.
20 minutes, and we'll bring you all the action here on Spacequake Sports.